up, guys?
Hello.
Excellent. You're showing up on my thingy. What's it?
Hello. What?
That's why it was flashing at me, because I had a because there was a message in the lobby chat. That's why. Uh-oh.
What happened?
You froze for a second. Oh no, that's gonna be really inconvenient.
What?
Your webcam freezes every time I switch the window focus.
What?
Hold on. I switched it to not shut down when not visible. Maybe that'll help. It doesn't. What the hell?
I don't know.
And thank you for the level up day wishes.
Of course. Was it freeze on stream too? Let me go to your page and check.
Now that I don't know. It freezes in OBS.
It needs to be fine on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me switch it.
Yeah.
Is it fine on the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just frozen for me then for some reason. That's okay. It can be frozen for me. That's fine.
Did it freeze? Might have frozen, actually. I have no idea. This is all new. All very new. So you have 3D me there.
Well, I guess the game screen kind of spoils it, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's frozen now.
Really?
Yeah, I guess when you left the thing, it froze.
Where are the windows in focus?
Yeah, when it's focused, you see. But when it's out of focus, it freezes again. Froze.
Damn.
I have no idea.
Hang on. It says you're not ready in game. I was gonna see if maybe I could switch my full screen settings. Just on the off chance that helps, because...
You go ahead and click ready.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't freeze it when I take OBS out of focus, only when I put the game in focus. So, maybe, if we launch, I can change the focus. Well, that time it didn't.
You working?
Very weird.
I've got no clues.
I mean, I guess it's still kind of new. It could just be a Twitch bug in how they did the guest thing.
Yeah, but you can either make your own character or use one of the presets. The presets, they all have a story, you know, so not a bad idea.
You said choosing a preset was a bad idea?
No.
Oh, not a bad.
The camera's like right in the way of my stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I guess I'll let you pick who you want to be first before I.
Infamous, brilliant warrior general exiled from his empire for cavorting with demons. Well, that's some cavorting right there, or something. Fallen from grace, he refused to give up. The throne will be yours again. Enchanter precept. Oh, I see. Okay. What is the background effect if it doesn't affect the build preset?
Background?
Yeah, the backgrounds are independent of the...
It gives you those talents, I guess. It's been a while since I played this.
Sibyl. Slave no longer, you still bear the living scar your master used to dominate you. He turned you into an assassin, made you hunt your own kin. Now you hunt him.
Intense.
Indeed. Following negative statuses. Flesh Sacrifice. Gain 1 action point immediately at a 10% damage boost for 2 turns at the cost of 1 constitution. Huh.
I'll pick my build depending on what complements yours or my character.
What does Lore Master do?
Oh, I think if you hover over it, it'll tell you.
It just says Ancestral Knowledge gives you +1 Lore Master.
It gives you dialogue choices. Be sure.
Ah. Corpse Eater lets you eat body parts to access memories of the dead. Damn. Mezd. I better not choose him. I can't pronounce his name.
I might choose him.
Crusader and Lucian's army. Lost your faith as war claimed countless innocents. Now you're a lone wolf mercenary. Mission kill Lucian's son. Failed a rebellion against the Queen, nearly destroyed you, so you began a new life on the high seas. A pirate dwarf, that's kind of cool. Now your old enemy is back. If you don't stop her, no one will. +10 vitality, +5 dodging. Dwarven guile, +1 in sneaking. Musician, performer, star, and host of all manner of disembodied visitors. Now one dark voice has silenced them all. And aims to claim your body for itself. Is your mic?
What? I haven't been saying anything.
I just realized there's going to be an echo. Failure to lap. No lap cat. Undead dwarf. Okay, that's kind of cool that they have undead versions of Alta.
Yeah.
I think I'm hitting the red on your mic. I'm not 100% sure.
I will say that if you're undead, then healing spells will hurt you, and yeah, you get healed by poison instead.
Sophisticated, I can talk, I swear, gives you plus 10 fire resistance and plus 10 potion resistance, poison resistance, plus 1 persuasion from spell song. I'm inclined to go with Sabile, I think.
She's pretty cool. Very strange, but very cool. And a little scared. A lot of scared.
Conjure a personal elemental that matches the ground surface it's summoned onto. Your incarnate can be buffed with infusions once you hit summoning ability level of 10. A colossal incarnate champion will enter your summons. That's kind of cool.
You are going with Sabille. I think I will go with the Red Prince.
I wish the pop-ups for the build preset abilities didn't cover all the other build preset abilities.
There.
Battle Stomp. Smash your weapon into the ground, knocking down non-allied characters in front of you. So it clears non-cursed surfaces and clouds. You can hit the ground so hard you clear clouds. That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, and the other main characters you'll find later. You get to change their build depending on the suit yours.
Oh, that's nifty.
Yeah, like they'll ask, do you need a ranger or do you need a magician or something like that?
I'm not paying attention. I kind of wish they gave just like an. Oh, never mind. They do. I tried hovering over the build preset name to see if it would just give me a general description, and I swear it didn't the first time.
I see what you mean.
Inquisitor, a daring mace wielder risking life and limb to decimate evil head on. No, kitty cat. I'm not done with the character. Thank you.
Ghost. Hello, Ghost. Dano. How's he come see me?
Maybe magic teleportation something?
Oh,
I don't know.
interesting. I didn't know Ghost had those kind of powers. I knew he was awesome.
Hold on. I gotta...
Yeah, let me know when you choose a preset. I think I have a few depending on which you're choosing.
Tagging you in my stream channel.
Honestly, I don't really have to compliment you because you can always make fun of the others what we need.
True.
But I think I will anyways. Yeah, where you can set them to be whatever, or leave them as their defaults.
Knights are trained not only to fight, but to rally troops. Sounds sort of like the champion subclass from DA. Metamorph. Ooh. Adapts to dangerous situations with transformational tricks of nature.
I remember them being kind of like a goofy druid type.
Sprout. Bull horns. Turn the target character into a chicken.
Told you.
Goofy druid indeed. Tentacle lash. Ranger is shocker ranged. Skill and luck, this rogue sees the world as an open coffer. Dual wielding. I like that. As you well know. Backlash sounds cool. Jump over the enemy, landing behind their back and backstabbing them for 23 to 25 physical damage. Are you feeling caster or physical?
Don't have an inclination towards either, honestly.
Ooh.
But there's things like the battle mage which can do both.
Ooh. I just found Shadowblade. A powerful assassin whose arsenal of both daggers and magic would terrify any enemy if they ever saw it coming.
What's funny is I think that's actually Sibyl's default thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she is a assassin type. At least I remember her being that. She might just be rogue in general, but I don't know.
She gets both the backflip over their heads ability and the turn them into a chicken ability. Wayfarer. Damage. Intimidating presence whose bone-chilling powers terrify friend and foe alike. Given what you were saying about her, that sounds kind of like it was made for her too. Scholar of Magic specialized at starting and ending battles with a flick of the wrist, exacting swift victory from a safe distance. Squishy wizard. Pretty standard. Ah, there's the range. Okay, so Shadowblade is basically melee rogue with magic, and battle mage is basically melee, or is basically barbarian fighter type with magic. Sort of. Looks like it.
Sounds pretty close. About right.
Heals allies or smashes skulls, depending on the directions of the wind. Little warrior.
Actually, wouldn't mind being a cleric. Heal allies or smashing skulls.
I think I'm leaning toward either Shadowblade or
I've already chosen cleric unless you prefer me not to.
no, that works.
I'm working on an appearance now.
Metamorph looks really interesting, but so do a lot of them. I think I'm leaning towards Shadowblade though. Ew. One of the witch abilities is raise bloated corpse. That just sounds gross. We're going with Shadowblade.
Sounds good.
The button that says listen to origin story, is that just reading off the paragraph that's already there?
I do not remember.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the Master sing a very different kind of song.
Okay.
Change my talents, I think. Or the one they let me change. I am a noble scholar.
Are you now?
Yep. And I'll be able to have those choices in dialogue. Now, I never knew what the instruments thing did. Yeah. They do something. I am done with character creation. I await you. I don't know why I said that. You may call me the Red Prince.
I assume I want to just leave the presets, talents and ability scores and stuff the way they are.
Oh, I had myself muted. Oops.
Tags determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters, race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique tags. Origin instrument. The lead in the music during fights. Ooh, that's neat. It said something else, but then it went away on its own.
Hmm.
What did you choose as your instrument?
Well, I just left it as a bonus story. I don't know what they actually do. The flute thingy. I'm sure you can do something with them. Just don't know what.
All right. I believe I'm good to go.
Sweet.
Why is there a third slot on the left-hand side there?
The other characters. You'll be able to add 2 more actually.
Oh.
And the cool thing is that if you drag any of the portraits, you can unlink them so they don't follow, or you can link them just to individual players, so it follows just that character.
Okay, like in what am I thinking of? Some game I played recently.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, probably that one.
like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
What?
I just realized you still have the cartoon thing on there.
There's no one to reveal it to yet.
True.
They have to do the epic reveal. Even with the name already being shown. So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
Thank you.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get
Oh.
your bearings and report to me upstairs.
It is voiced.
I think I didn't have the window in focus.
Yeah.
What did they do to me?
Let's get our bearings. The indignity. I'm supposed to send people down to the dungeons, not the other way round.
That's right. How dare they do this to a prince? I'm taking 20 gold from this desk.
Still, not the worst bed I've ever slept in.
Hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. So when you're out using scroll, easy enough.
Oops. Oh yeah, if you hold Alt, it shows all the interactables, I think.
Oh. Neat.
Well, all the lootables.
You could take a bucket as a helmet?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of funny. I like it.
Now we sneak around back, or do we dare go up the stairs?
Wait a second. Alt isn't working for me.
Not everything. It shows only the loot. It doesn't show everything. Like if there's
It still wasn't. Like, I had to hover over the loot before it popped up. Even with Alt.
Can you see mine over here when I'm holding Alt?
Hmm. Oh, it doesn't show containers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It shows only the actual loot itself.
Gotcha. My bad, I misunderstood. What you
No, I definitely said interactables at first, and then I realized I had lied. You couldn't perhaps know how to pick locks, because I can definitely not help you with that.
Oh, neat. It shows me what you have in your inventory too. I just can't, like, obviously do anything with it.
Well, I can give you my stuff. I just, yeah. So we can give, but we cannot take.
Makes sense.
Hey, buckethead. Okay, so tab apparently enters battle mode.
Okay. I have a tattoo needle. It says, worn from use, the needle's point remains sharp, for Sibylla's skin is the canvas upon which she marks her victims. But it's not an equipable, it's just a... used, and I don't know where to go, so I'm not going to do that.
So the helmet, I mean, the bucket does provide 2 armor, but minus 1 initiative. I'll keep it in the inventory.
Okay, so where are we going now?
Well, we could go up this ladder, or if you can lockpick doors. Oh, wait, this door is open.
Oh, hold on. It's still walking me through tutorial stuff. Hello, kitty. He finally decided he would rather be on my lap than on the desk, I suppose.
Silly cat. What is this? I don't know how my volume is, or because our audio situation right now is a little bit awkward. So if anyone is out there, you know, got any input on the audio?
Would be much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Scoundrel. Increases movement speed and boosts your critical modifier. Oh, okay, okay. Those aren't actual, like, things to do in combat. They're just... abilities. Because it says combat abilities. I'm smart. Talents are a character's unique qualities. Slightly change the rules for that particular character.
What?
I have to tip my imaginary non-existent hat to whoever decided to make a morning person a talent. Accurate.
Is that the one you chose?
No, I don't think I have any talent points suspended.
I mean, at the start of the game.
Oh no, I won't get the default.
I went with Comeback Kid, because it's so useful as a healer. If I fall, I come back to life once per battle.
Ooh, that's very useful.
I come back, heal somebody, and then probably get one-shotted again. Not the way of the cleric, you know?
Okay, I think it's done telling me about my character sheet now, maybe? Hang on. I'm gonna turn my chair around so that I'm not turned 180 degrees with the cat on my lap.
Nothing in these crates. Just gonna move this crate around as I can. I'm gonna block your way here. Ah. Oh,
Nice try.
you have thwarted my barricade. Hmm. Box is not
You
big.
turn the lights on. That's nifty.
Oh. Now that's skill right there. You see where I put that crate?
Oh wow, that was well done. Oh,
Uh,
the cat left.
cat left. Cat. I can't reach it. Can't reach the crate. Oh, my barricade
thwarted
plan has
yourself.
failed. There is a levitate skill where I can levitate you or myself somewhere, and a teleport skill as well. Might just be the teleport. I might be lying on the levitate part. But it's kind of fun to use it both on allies and enemies. You can teleport them like straight into a fire pit, or yourself or someone else across a bridge, broken bridge.
That is pretty neat. Pretty nifty too.
I don't happen to have any lockpicks yet.
Nope.
Well, this door over here is unlocked, or we could go up this ladder. Can we put this ladder?
Apparently, but we leave the tutorial deck.
I'm going to this door. I won't open it. I'm gonna stand by here until you're ready.
Boring.
Because there's a sheep over there.
On the other side of the door?
Yep, there is a sheep.
Okay, well, shall we go meet the sheep?
Ugh. Well, that explains the smell.
Oh, I don't have animal speech or whatever. Shaking her fluffy coat, sheep eyes you balefully. Her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin. Ow! Bah! Bah!
Did you expect a needle?
Hey, you have a needle. Maybe you can do something with that haystack.
I thought the golden chest icon meant that there was something in the crate.
It means you haven't checked it yet, I think.
Oh, that makes more sense.
And very useful, so you don't have to scan things twice.
Did you expect a needle? Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep
Oh, this is
eyes
locked as well.
her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Hey, rude.
Did you expect a needle?
Yeah, that sheep is not friendly.
Apparently not.
I feel like there's supposed to be a key around here somewhere.
That would make sense, since I would assume only, like, rogues and whatnot would start with lockpicks. I would think. Ah, found it.
Oh, nice.
Shall we?
We shall. Oh, I see apples. I'm taking this apple. Take this letter, some bread, and some ham. Inventory space is a bit limited, but you can put things in bags. See, you have a bag in there. If you place it in there, it opens up another inventory.
Oh, good to know.
I put all my food stuff in that bag.
Moving container panes. Move a container's inventory window by dragging it to the left mouse button. Okay.
Would you like me to read the note I found?
Yes, please.
Orders from the guard steward. Important. It's come to my attention again that several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes onto the pressure plates. This will not do. The purpose of these measures is to require the presence of at least 3 magisters at a change of shift. Any deviation will result in at least 1 magister getting thrown overboard. Make sure it isn't Magister C1. So we have learned that we can use boxes to activate pressure plate thingies. I'm gonna put the note on this table if you want to read it yourself.
I now have a pocket knife equipped.
What you gonna do with that pocket knife? I'm going over here.
Poke rude people.
Is it poke weird people?
Rude people.
Okay. I was about to say, I definitely gotta get away from you. Does that key work on that door?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the letter I was reading that you found on the table.
Gotcha.
Oh, we gotta put stuff there on these pressure plates right here.
Mm-hmm.
That one. You wanna put the other one? I don't know if this little plate would work, but... Or you could just pull a crate out of your pants like this. That works.
Big pockets.
Bag of holding.
Pants of holding.
Nice. Uh-oh. Saved. Oh, there's a dude in there.
Oh.
Aren't you a rogue type? I'll let you handle this part.
Oh, that was dramatic.
Electric discharge scroll. I always skip this place by accident. This is actually kind of new to me. I always just went up the ladder.
Wow.
I thought that was it. I never found the key, I guess.
Cool. Should I go chameleon?
You can try. We can ask.
I guess that doesn't really help if you aren't invisible, does it? Except for backstabbing purposes.
We can go this. Oh, I'm slowed. If you step in the oil, you get slowed. I don't know how long it lasts. Let me see. 1 turn, so however many seconds 1 turn is.
That was an awfully dramatic effect. For
Hey, that guy is calling us. Maybe he can do something once we release him, but don't release him quite yet. I don't trust this guy. I will let you do the dialogues in this game.
since I have the speakers.
Since your game screen's on the screen. If I do it, I don't even know you'll be able to hear it. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear it.
Why can't I hear him anyway? He says stir your weapons.
Like non-important characters might not be voiced.
That would make sense.
But at least you can see the text box. I can't even see that.
Should I open it?
What did he say?
He just said stow your weapons, and that's it.
Oh, press tab. You're in battle mode.
Oh, whoops. He meant literally stow your weapons and then talk to me. I see.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it
Oh,
worth your
his
while.
voice.
You in?
Interesting. First option. Oh, never mind. It was because of where the mouse was. Let's see. Agree to help and ask what to do. Turn your back. There's no way you're getting involved. Eye him carefully. Why is he in a cage in the first place? Demand to know exactly who's in it for you. Take your leave. Let me go with eye him carefully.
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
Okay, I don't know how this is going to show up on your screen, but do not be afraid. I am just pinging a location.
Ah, thank you for the warning. I would have been at least somewhat concerned.
It's right there on the mini map. You can click it and then you can move your mouse to a location. And then I'll see it on the mini map if I'm not close by.
Oh, whoa, that's weird. Okay, I see.
I saw. Just in case we are separated. Because there are some places that are, I guess, easier separated. Or can be done separately to make things faster.
Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
What do you think? Do we help him?
Let me see. Let me listen in on this. Did he say anything else?
That he'd make it worth our while? Something about banshees screaming and him getting dragged down here without even being told what he was accused of?
Well, we can ask what to do. We don't even have to do it if it seems fishy.
Wait, what do you mean ask what to do?
Right there, the first option says agree to help and ask what to do.
Oh, gotcha. He's just gonna tell me to pull this lever on my right. I'd be willing to bet.
That's fine.
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I
Told you.
guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
Ah, it doesn't automatically. Okay. So should I pull the lever?
Sure, why not? I want to see what happens.
Me too.
Before you
We can kill him.
touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
I couldn't hear that. I don't know. My game audio is.
I turned my desktop audio up a little bit on my speaker.
Let me see. Do I have audio turned off? Oh, I do. Why?
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens and then another. So we woke the magister.
This is my shift.
Uh-oh.
You here to relieve me?
What do you think? Are we there to relieve him?
You're no magister.
Ah,
You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy elf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
persuasion tutorial. Sometimes you'll be able to persuade the person you're talking to. Your answer, your stats, and your persuasion ability will decide how successful you will be. I have no idea what my persuasion ability is. Oh, there are multiple kinds of persuasion. That's interesting. Makes a lot of sense, though. I mean, I always wondered in D&D why they made all of the, like, persuasion, deception, and intimidation, charisma skills. Like, I feel like you should be able to use strength for intimidation, right? I want to? I don't know. thinking of Ayla here. Let's see. So options are ignore the guard and make a move toward the lever. Tell the truth, you're snooping around. What's he gonna do about it? Wits persuasion. Salute him and say his superior sent you. He's to report to the upper deck. Constitution persuasion. Tell him you heard yelling coming from above. He needs to get up there. Finesse persuasion. Laugh and tell him the guards on the upper deck fell overboard. He should check it out. Tell the guard you're itching for a fight and he's mark. I want to try one of the persuasion ones.
By the way, I don't know like who has the higher persuasion and stuff like that. But if ever comes to a situation where you want to persuade someone and you have lower, I could always talk to them instead. But otherwise, like if you don't really care what the outcome is,
Good to know.
you know.
I don't suppose you can see my scores.
I can listen in.
No, can you see my ability scores? Can you tell me which one I've got highest of?
Oh. Whoops. Oh. Let's see. Can't click on your sheet. I'd be able to click on like AI, but not on yours.
Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna guess. Shadowblade is sort of a rogue type, and one of my like default talents, or not talents, one of my thingies I can do is stealth. So I'm thinking maybe finesse, perhaps. I don't know whether it only counts my scores or if he's also more likely to go for one over another, but
I can't remember all those details, unfortunately. For some reason, my audio is not working. In-game audio. I mean.
hey, I went with the finesse persuasion and told him that somebody fell overboard and he should go check it out. And it was success.
Those
GG,
idiots can't
nice.
even walk straight without mucking it up. Was it Rick's? I bet it was.
Hey, Dallas, what's up?
Hey,
Sam is
Dallas.
echoing.
I'm echoing.
Oh, I know exactly why.
Yeah, me too. Can you turn sensitivity on?
Let me see.
How's it going?
What about
She
now?
also thinks it's deliberate sabotage. I hate to think that, but whatever it is, all the
I would've shouted out Dallas.
vegetarians.
It's okay, you were otherwise occupied. Is that better? Now I'm barely registering on.
The vegetarians are going out of control. All the
I remember that clip.
I love that clip. That's always been one of my favorites.
Dallas, if you haven't guessed, this how'd you know?
vegetation is growing out of control and mutating.
Fun is over.
Okay, you can hear both of us. Am I still echoing? Excellent. Thank you. How you been?
Can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
How's game audio? Does that need to go up at all?
I'm not on stream at the moment. Well, I am on stream.
Hang on. last time when I switched windows like this, it didn't freeze. Oh, nope.
Audio sounds fine.
Game audio is fine. Excellent. Thank you. I'm gonna increase the priority of OBS and see if that helps. Doesn't fix everything, but every once in a while it does prove. Oh, nope, it's already on high priority. Did it freeze on stream? Okay.
Good.
Hold on, I can fix that. I think. Say something, Gino.
Something, Gino.
Did that help?
Yeah, audio's gonna be weird.
I was here earlier, but had to run to the store to grab some snacks. Nice. What kind of snacks is the question. Okay, I just added some gain to the GIST audio. Just a little bit, hopefully enough to make up for the sounding far awayness. Perhaps. Chips and drinks. Nice. Hold on. Do you want to say something again?
Something again.
Uh-oh. Well, now you're not showing up at all. Why are you not showing up at all?
It's because I turned off my mic, so that you went echo.
Turned it off? Or just turned it down?
Ah.
Okay.
Yours was still echoing.
Dallas said it wasn't after your last adjustment, though.
Yeah, because
Oh, I thought you were just adjusting the input sensitivity. Except now I'm not getting audio for you at all. Hang on. Maybe we can do it in reverse. I'm using speakers, but
now the cat, apparently.
hold on, not yet. Apparently, it's one of those nights when absolutely nothing is working. Because they changed the stupid IP address on me again. We are literally in the same room. Is the problem. So his mic is picking me up. It's not coming out of my speakers, but
No, remove it again. If it wasn't obvious yet.
you do hear Genovi. Maybe it's just OBS being weird then. 'Cause he's still not showing up on the guest audio in OBS for me. But OBS has also been throwing a little bit of a hissy fit over the whole yeah.
We're kind of wondering wondering who would be the first to figure it out.
We've been talking about this for months. We figured it would either be you or Seven. And we figured if it was Seven, she would figure it out because she would recognize my cat on his stream. Speaking of which, word? Oh.
I don't know if it shows this on yours, but it's showing me, I guess, twice on your stream. Which is fine, I guess.
Twice?
Because nobody said he turned off his mic. Wait. Yeah.
There we go. Yep, yeah, that would be a giveaway. So, are you... Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic. I want you to say something because I want to see if it's actually picking you up or not. Alice, did you hear that? You said hello just now.
I have it unmuted. See?
You have it unmuted?
Yeah, I have it.
Haven't unmuted. Oh, I was testing to see if your mic was working.
Yeah, I unmute my mic here.
Gotcha. Well, never mind then. Test pointless if non-existent. So I thought you had turned your input sensitivity down when he said I was echoing. So when he said he could still hear you but kind of far away, I just added a gain filter to make you louder without you having to turn up your mic. But I think the filter broke Twitch's guest star thing. The guest star thing is handy because only one of us has to be running OBS, but also it's definitely a little bit buggy.
Well, the audio thing is never going to work with both two mics in the same room. It just never is. No, it's not.
Yeah, probably not.
Because though mine is directional, yours picks me up regardless. So I'm going to, one of us is going to
I think maybe next time we just try both using your mic, because I think your mic picks up a broader area of direction than mine does in general. But in the meantime, I will angle my mic slightly this way, see if that helps with Gino's volume at all. Thank you, Dallas, for the troubleshooting help. Or the testing help.
Thank you very much.
It gets awfully complicated to test your own audio when you've got two mics, one set of speakers, one OBS, two people in the same room. It's a mess. Okay, so Magister Renart says, can't just leave the prisoner alone though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs. My options are ignore the guard and lunge for the lever. Strength persuasion. Flex your arms, you'll keep an eye on the prisoner, he wouldn't dare cross you. Intelligence persuasion. Remark on the sturdiness of the cell bars, the prisoner's not going anywhere. Or memory persuasion. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Speak boastfully of your days as a prison warden. The guard can go ahead, you've got this. Dallas says, oh man, I have trouble enough with just me and audio every day, I can't imagine.
Right?
Yeah, it took a bit. Started a bit later than anticipated, for sure. I don't know whether strength persuasion is like what he's more likely to be persuaded by, or whether it's based on my...
It's based on your stats.
So I have 6 different persuasion stats?
Yeah, you can persuade with strength, or I don't know why everyone just call it intimidation.
Right? Because they said something about the option you choose going toward whether he gets persuaded or not, which made me think maybe I have one persuasion stat and then the other one is like the vibe to try and use to persuade him or something. Strength stat sounds like. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But this dude seems like a strength stat kind of guy.
Do you
Oh
have
wait,
the
hold
strength?
on. No, not. I'm glad I reread that question, because when I read it out loud, I was reading it as the other way, and I read the asterisk as a quotation mark, like that's what was going to be said, as opposed to I don't know. Half of my brain is still in microphone somewhere. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so I have no idea what memory is. Last time I chose finesse, and it paid off because well, and it was kind of an easy guess because Shadow Blade equals rogue with magic. Strength persuasion, intimidating prisoners, or trying to flex in a tavern to impress the ladies. Yeah, sounds about right.
Could be wrong, but I think memory is just a amount of spell slots you can have. If you have a lot of
Oh,
spell slots,
interesting.
that might work.
I have no idea how many spell slots I have. But I do have some. I have no idea what my intelligence looks like. But I am no wizard, so maybe we'll try memory? Ah, failed. My memory persuasion is 0. I needed 2. Damn.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk.
Can't win them all.
True. So do I pull the lever? Do I wait?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Wait, what is happening?
He's
Hurry
taking
up,
the guy
Sasha,
with
we
him.
haven't got all day.
Right. Oh,
Are we fighting the prisoners?
I have no idea, but apparently, maybe, it would seem so.
I'm not sure. They're still alive too.
Combat in Divinity Original Sin 2 is played in rounds. Everything you do in combat costs action points, which you receive each round. Your turn ends when you have no AP left. Okay. See, Dallas says, like, Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. Could make the reverse argument for intimidation, as a mage with no muscle could also be intimidating, etc. Oh, good point, good point. You are nothing before my power. Who needs muscles when you've got this much power? Yeah, I could see that being intimidating. Okay, so the top with initiative works basically like Pathfinder, it looks like. Left mouse button on an enemy to attack. On the ground to move. Ah! I think it said keep an eye on your action points was the other part.
game's probably going to teach you, but if you see the little orb, the top right of the skill, that's how many action points it costs.
Gotcha. Move into the cone behind an enemy and attack while wielding a dagger to perform a backstab. Successful backstabs perform instant critical hits. Okay.
You make a lot of sense, Dallas. Make a lot of sense.
And intimidation is a form of persuasion, but persuasion is not necessarily intimidation. This is true.
Oh, wow. Straight up, like, roundhouse kick.
Problem solved. A dead magister.
So
Somebody
much
will
for
have to take the
peaceful
blame for
struggle.
this, and it won't be me.
Does everybody get backstab or just me because I'm like roguey? Do you have a backstab zone?
No, I don't.
Okay. Dallas says I find it funny that I'm taking this game's side. I find it highly entertaining that you're taking the game's side.
I have my fists and AoE spells, and I don't want to toast you, so...
I appreciate not being toasted.
Oh yeah, I had Decaying Touch.
Very nice.
Now healing for him, actually, because he's decaying.
Whoa, that's cool. Skill icon to perform that action.
Bringing a Jack to Norris. Chuck Norris! Oh, sorry, I'm behind him.
I think it said backstab critical, didn't it?
It did. So I guess it worked. He should die from the regeneration on his turn. Yep.
Woohoo!
I'll let you loot it. I'm gonna loot the magic.
Okay. 15 gold.
2 gold and a key.
Nice.
Is there anything else in here? Oh, I got lockpicks. I'm gonna let you grab this from this barrel right here.
Oh, whoops, there was oil there. My bad. Oh, okay. The chest icon goes from gold to gray at any time either one of us has opened a barrel.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Empty.
Oh yeah, did you grab the electric scroll from back of the room? Did I?
I believe I grabbed one off the table at the bottom of these stairs. I think. Electric discharge scroll? Yeah.
Oh, just make sure we get it.
Yeah.
You might want to stand there. We want to burn away this poison. Unless the game gives you a different hint how to get rid of it.
Here, I'll go look and see if it prompts me, and then I'll get back. I will leave these for you, Mr. Cleric, sir. Assuming they stack, that other bookcase has another empty potion bottle in it. Ah, igniting poison. Move a candle into the poison surface or set it on fire to blow up the door.
So I should click and drag it to the fire.
Okay, I move back over here.
I mean, I was just going to use my fire breath, but you can do the candle just to learn the mechanics.
I assume it's just click and drag, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to breath?
Go for it. Nice.
Bit overkill, but
I mean, maybe. Just a little bit, but hey, it was satisfyingly dramatic.
What a mess I've made. Someone will be along to clean up, I'm sure.
What was that? It didn't give me a label when I picked it up. Oh, deck of cards.
Rubbish.
This is my key.
there's a lever beside you.
And I'm back where I started.
Shush you.
We finished the tutorial.
Woohoo!
Sure to save the game first before we go up these stairs. Even though it will autosave. Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing is, we could probably get an omnidirectional mic and put it like right in the middle here.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, it's USB?
Mm-mm.
No. Let's say probably use the USB extender port.
Sounds good. I muted my mic so I could cough. Gina's gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to poke things. I'm gonna stick a pack of playing cards in his inventory while he's not paying attention. Just because. So I guess there is a cooking thing, because the description on the eggs says some poor chicken went through a lot for this. Okay. My attributes. Looks like finesse and wits are my primaries. Let's see. Finesse increases your damage with finesse-based weapons and skills.
Turn into a barrel. You press C, it's a sneak.
Hold on.
I have a tail.
You do.
Well, I always had a tail.
But you're a barrel with a tail. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
In sneak, I can loot you. Try to loot you. It's a thievery required one. I don't have to.
Hold on. I can pickpocket you though. That's okay. Now I just know I can, that's all. I can't get over the barrel with the tail. That's
It's pretty good.
Memory affects your amount of memory slots, which are required to learn skills. More powerful skills cost more memory slots. So, I guess basically like spell slots, but for all the skills, sort of. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. What are your primary attributes?
I have 11 in strength, intelligence, and constitution.
Sweet. I have 12 in wits and finesse. So, neither one of us is terribly good at memory, but we cover all the other bases pretty well. Okay, cool.
Just hit up the ladder whenever you're ready.
I did save, right? I did save, but I'm doing it again anyway.
There you go. Right up in the camera, buddy. Give him a smooch. Ooh.
Still haven't found the best place for the cat cam in this desk setup in general yet.
Wait, isn't bare feet against the heels?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh god, how scandalous. Technically they aren't bare. You just can't see that I have socks on. Well, you kind of can a little bit.
Yeah, they're human feet, true.
Okay. Ladder time. Are we gonna get attacked instantly?
Don't remember, actually. Let us continue.
I guess it doesn't matter with turn-based combat. Ooh, new information was added to your journal. Press L to access it. So, I wish they would leave the tutorial things up a little bit longer when there's a whole friggin' paragraph. I got as far as, so long as all party members I don't know what the rest is. Get your bearings, then go to the upper deck. Sorcerers, we've been arrested by the Divine Order. The prison island of Fort Joy awaits.
No known associates.
Find someone to help remove your source collar.
Opposed to spending time.
I want to know what's so special about this collar that we finished the tutorial thingy and the cat nose booped the cat cam. That's about all you missed. Makes me think of loading screen tooltips. What, they're disappearing too fast? What I'm curious about is
Smelling salts are strong.
what's so special about this collar that her entire backstory involves her breaking herself free of a freaking mind control scar that's like alive or something. But you can't get rid of this collar by herself. Especially on newer systems, so loading screens can be less than a second to read that shit. Oh, yeah. That's really annoying, especially when you're first, like, learning the game and stuff. I've allowed the Magisters to capture me so that I can confront a lizard called Stingtail in Fort Joy. He's the only lead I have in my hunt for my former master, the one I seek to kill. Some games might give me a paragraph to read on game tips. It doesn't take very long to load the next map, etc. Right. Not all the time in games.
Empty.
There's a map. There's you. Patch. Oh. Aha! I found the tutorial thingy for the instruments that it interrupted me reading earlier. Your origin instrument will take the lead in music during fights and will highlight various moments of your adventure, apparently.
I had no idea.
Me either.
I pretty much looted everything except this small tome here because I think it's readable.
No marks.
Probably
No
readable.
indications of
Okay.
strong. My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
Grotesque jar.
Meanwhile, I'm just stacking stuff on this
Bella says, I was reading that shit. G-Man, are you gonna get or play Baldur's Gate 3? I hear it's a lot like this game. I have actually started a Baldur's Gate 3 game on his copy of Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't get very far, I don't think. But
Yeah, pretty much played the prologue.
it was quite a bit like this game. Funny you should mention it.
I remember when the release date for Baldur's Gate 3 was supposed to be in April. Now we moved to August.
Yeah, right. August of 2020, never, maybe.
I'm also going to turn off all the lights.
Okay. Let's see. This tome says, we have too long presumed source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need to look. We need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source Collars provided by Rideman is proving most effective. So that's what we're wearing. Alice says, my purism sticklerness aside, BG3 does look like it's going to be a solid game. It does. I can see Dragon Age fans getting into it. It has a similar presentation, even though the combat is different. Makes sense. I mean, as far as... I didn't get super far in it, but the distance? Or the... As far as I did get, I liked it.
What a well of knowledge this tome is.
Oh, Dallas.
Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
Spelled wrong.
They did. They misspelled it. Story presentation is more cinematic, like Dragon Age was. At least it appears like it is. I do like the cinematics in Dragon Age. Pretty epic. Alright, are you done stacking things on tables?
And the staircase.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yes, we decorate.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna have a seat here until you talk to the magistrate.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Oh. She's a charming one, isn't she? Funny thing, I never played this game, but I have another friend that does, so I know about the Dallas in this game.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Tags determine what options are available to you in the dialogue, and how the world reacts to your party members. Okay. So options. Lean in and whisper that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter. You pull the thing around your neck futilely. Demand to know why she collared you. Okay. I have a tag option for outlaw. Look around warily and wonder what damnable dungeon you end up in this time. Scholar option. Muse that by the room's shape you can tell you're on a Lucian class frigate, but why? Or take your leave. Tyler says, oh, we have to go? Miss this chick's sparkling personality? Damn the luck, that's a shame, right? Truly just a font of kindness and generosity and shit. Mostly the shit.
Lucian class frigate. Think of a certain someone.
Right? The future of Erois, that's what they call ships modeled after the Storm Chaser. This isn't a persuasion option, but I would assume that what I choose still has an effect on, like, her reaction. I kind of want to see what the tag options give me. As funny as it would be to whisper to her that her counterpart downstairs seems to have suffered a fatal encounter.
Pick whatever you want.
I'm going with the Lucian class frigate.
Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
I mean, frigate would generally suggest that, unless there are some sort of airship in this world.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
Generous, indeed.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
I mean, I don't know what your attributes are like, lady, but I'm the wittiest person in my party, so I don't know what that says about the party, honestly, as a whole. But...
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source, for good.
I get the non-tagged options back. Should I tell her about the Magister downstairs? Thank you, Dallas. I was trying to form that thought, and then I had already clicked on the next option, so I didn't... He says, gander thy scrutiny somewhere else, lady.
I'm gonna leave the dialect versus up to you, Tim, so...
Gander at this, lady.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
She doesn't believe me, I guess.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Okay. It still gave me the other two options, so I'm going to pull at the thing entirely and demand to know why she
Why,
called.
for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
I went invisible earlier. Does that count?
No. Source powers are different.
Ooh. I have an option that is apparently just for this character. Because it's got a Sibyl tag. You recall the power building inside you, the breaking of your shackles, the fury setting you free. Unleash it.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
I was really hoping that she was going to get a nasty shock and then some death, but whatever.
Why, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
You don't have to be so smug about it, bitch.
There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Right. My peace of mind. Am I being too harsh? Is there something in the lore I don't know about where this stuff is actually, like, dangerous? Or is she just being an ass?
I'm gonna let you learn through this story. I think it'd be better that way.
Is that a trapdoor or pressure plate next to you?
Next to me? That's
Yeah.
where we came up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll climb the ladder.
Everything.
Yeah, I just didn't remember it being that close to the stairs. Never mind.
Nothing left to do, really.
I mean, if you wanted to fight her, we should definitely save first, but otherwise we should probably not.
Hang on. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to try and pickpocket her just to see what happens.
I'll distract her.
Ooh.
Turn off the light.
Okay, she's got...
Oh, she walked away.
Oh, come on.
Let me talk to her, see if what's this on?
An entire fucking watermelon. 2 mugs of beer, 2 empty potion bottles, a bowstring, some leather scraps, and 9 gold.
Whatever you think you can get away with. Yes. I have her in conversation, so she shouldn't walk away. Unless she's rude. Hey, girls. Oh, good. Nothing goes on the table here. No. I'm hanging out on that table.
Hello, kitty cat. Okay, I'm good. The barrel strikes again.
You can listen in on my noble response. Otherwise, every other thing looks pretty good.
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
Can I listen?
Yeah, you click on one of us and click the ear icon or whatever.
Oh, I see.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you're a long way from home, milord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing glance.
Those damn ganders again.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too gentle. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy... Is he? Oh, well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they? Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours?
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking. Only...
My, look at the concentration on your... There you have it, for your own peace of...
I like that when I told her the magister downstairs was dead, she checked me for a fever. And when you told her, she was like, oh, well, that works out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's searching me. Tamaranth has handed me some honey roasted peanuts. They're quite good. Should I try to talk my way out, or did you put them in my inventory? You did, right?
No, I have them.
Okay. So someone allowed to search me. Someone's searching me.
I'm just gonna mosey onward.
Aha!
Gods,
No stolen goods.
there's been a murder here.
Smart idea. Sorry to trouble you. If you see anything suspicious, make sure to let me know. I didn't see anything. Close this door right now. Oh, she's coming at me. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
You didn't walk far enough away.
Good to know there's a timer on that. Let's see. I can allow the search, I can try to talk my way out of the situation, or reach for my weapon. Do you suppose I can talk my way out of it?
You might. You have finesse and stuff, right?
I mean, if she searches me, she's going to find them, so I may as well try. This has a wits persuasion, a finesse persuasion, and a memory persuasion. My wits and finesse are both 12. Or I can attempt a bribe of 53 gold I don't have. The wits persuasion is proclaim that you have witnesses that can prove your whereabouts. 2 seconds ago when I was robbing her blind. It doesn't seem a terribly witty response. Finesse persuasion is cower in fear and say you're too afraid of conflict to ever take someone else's belongings. Point of interest. The memory persuasion has the elf tag. So shake your head. Would this be happening if you weren't an elf?
Recess.
Right? I'm gonna try finesse. I don't know if there's a if it's a contested thing. But if it is, I'd be willing to bet that as a magister, her wit is higher than her finesse. Or at least, that's what I'm hoping.
Sounds logical.
Not logical enough, apparently.
Oh.
Persuasion failure. Your persuasion 0 needed 2.
You don't have anything in persuasion?
Apparently not. And apparently my ability points don't count.
I have persuasion.
Says you think that's the first time I've heard such a dim-witted excuse? Please. Playing games with me? Very well. I never lose. Uh-oh. You ready for this? My only option is attack. She unsheaths her weapon and scowls. There's no talking her way out of this.
Oh, I think we're good. I'm glad you're safe.
Me too.
I don't know if it's game over. We might just end up back in the cells or something.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters
We're
right
against
away.
everybody in this ship. That's a magister anyways. Well, yes. Try your best then. Go from there.
Oh, whoops. I was just trying to get behind her, but I used too many action points doing it.
Did open a door. Alright.
Yeah, but I had to get behind her, and there was nobody in the room behind her.
He heals you.
Thank you.
I still have points. I don't have any weapons. Not decay, touch. She has magic armor, so you won't even. You only damage like 7 of that. Oh well. Yeah, we're good.
We're done.
Through the door, no less.
Right? Unfortunately, I can only do it once per...
Well, you've broken all of her physical armor. Unfortunately, I have no physical tags. Can't steal magic armor, though. What you got there? Turning something to a chicken?
Yep.
They have magic armor. I don't know how much chicken take that magic armor away. Yeah, it blocks. Oh, it blocks a physical armor. That's it. I think we should have just focused on C1. We're dead here.
I'm fading.
And I is good to show you how to rescue it though. The scroll, the resurrection scroll. You click that and then click my ghost and I'll be resurrected.
Oh, in my hotbar, you mean?
Yeah. Usually it's better to save those, but just practice like that anyways. Like, you can't find me, you can use the scroll on my portrait as well.
Oh, good to know.
Yours.
Yep.
Need aid.
The ragdoll physics of that was something else.
Yep.
Let's see.
That's a little disturbing. The body animation?
Yeah.
Looks like my spine got turned to jello. Nice.
Let's just load.
Yeah.
Or I can die. You have to load already.
I know. I was just checking to make sure you weren't about to try and go out and blaze glory first.
I can't even attack.
Oh, it was worth a shot. I wonder if the loot that she has is randomized. Like every time you pick, like if I pick her pocket now.
Check again.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Good gods, there's
Do you have
been a
anything worse
murder
here?
here.
9 gold, some leather scraps, and a bowstring.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Just checking. Have you actually taken something?
Ah, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find.
I'm gonna allow the search this time just to see what happens.
Close the door. Gang up on her.
Still only attack.
What? The other guys aren't in the battle because they can't see. So
Oh, good move with the door. Nice. Gotta keep the door shut then.
might try to run away and return to him. And I wonder if they heard the sounds of battle.
If I move one action point and stand in front of the door, can she get past me?
I don't know. Would you rather do that?
I only had one action point left. So it was either lose it or...
Glory is mine.
I can get behind her with 2 action points. Actually, I can get behind her with 1 action point using backlash.
It might have been kind of like a drag mechanic, so it might see her body wants to open that door. Physical armor is gone, so you might be able to chicken her. But I don't know if she dies. Damage on my melee too. Surprisingly more than I thought. Or is it just 1-1? Well, you're stunned. You're stepping in her blood when she uses her electrical rods on you.
Damn.
Now I am too.
Combat Examine. Highlight an enemy, press the right mouse button, and select Examine. The higher your lore master ability, the more you can learn about your target. Ooh. Status effects. Watermelon. Heals 5%, fire resistance plus 10% for 3 turns. She's 10% fire resistant from the watermelon. This character has no talents, except being rude.
Only 5 health.
Yes, she does. Only 6 of her magic armor.
What?
She actually...
You do physical only, don't you?
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Magic armor only blocks magic attacks.
Ah. Good to know.
Nice.
Oh. And I'm shot.
She only has a bowstring and 2 empty potion levels. Won't let me drag her.
That's because she ate the watermelon and I stole the rest of her pocket shit. Oh, fuck.
What?
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time.
I got the slippers. If you wanna... This probably gonna be loud.
It is probably going to be loud. Hold on, bug killing in progress.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural. Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Not mean to press that button. I was trying to see if I could move her body.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time.
Ah, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
We should close the door behind us.
Fast like.
Mm-hmm.
Are you unmuted and stuff?
Yes. You coming?
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't
Sorry, I think I closed the door on you. Do we go in the room across the hall or do we run for it?
Save?
Good thinking.
You can probably talk to them. There's story stuff involved if you do. At least more of it.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
That's not the only woman by that.
Right? My options are avoid looking into the room. Between the lurching ship and the smell of blood, you feel a little sick. Peer into the room and ask what happened, or take your leave. Ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Ooh. Okay, so my options are ask if you could lend a hand in the investigation. Ask if he knew the dead man. Pause. Always does. Ask if this sort of thing happens often. Or a me personally option. Smile and think better of saying what you're thinking. Whoever the murderer is, they could stand to learn that bloodletting is an art, not a sport. I'm going to choose the me personally option. See what
Move
happens.
along.
Oh, it just ends the conversation.
A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
She does not want to say anything to me.
Nothing to see here.
And I can't go back and talk to him, apparently.
Oh yeah, elves in this game, you'll find out once you inspect the body. Well, probably can't do right now.
No marks,
Red,
no
which means
indications of
healing.
a struggle.
But I'll let you.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Options. 1. Inform her that she wasn't this man's protector, she was his captor. 2. Ask why she's letting you so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, you could be the killer. Okay. 3. Take your leave. I'm gonna ask why she's letting me so close to the crime scene.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
This is what?
Good.
Option 1, shrug and say maybe you can. You're a sorcerer after all. I feel like that's a challenge maybe we don't want. Tell her that that's a trick you haven't quite mastered. Ask if she's investigating her fellow magisters as well. One of them could have easily done this.
Also,
One of those.
I can kill you with my brain.
Right? One of those people who probably could kill you in your sleep. Or in their sleep, rather.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister. It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you.
That redemption gets stuck on screen.
Looks like it.
Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Oh, it's delayed.
There we go. Yeah, it was a delay.
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
We ain't no snitches.
Do we try to extort her?
Sure.
Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Basically non-committal as far as answers go. I don't see anything.
No known associates.
Oh, but-
In fact, he seemed
Yeah.
quite averse to spending time with the others.
I don't see anything else mess withable in this room.
We are about to meet all the other recruitable characters, so definitely flesh out their options.
Okay.
It'll help you decide who you want to actually bring with you later on. Because like I said, they let you choose what path they're gonna be. So you just have to pick the ones you like character wise.
Gotcha.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
You picked up a bedroll. Use it to rest and heal your party.
Oh, those are actually good. Don't carry more than one. They're heavy, I think.
Amaduvir. Likens to armor for its scaly appearance. Amaduvir is a particularly tough strain of fungus, highly sought after by potion brewers.
No lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
They don't care about us. We're the cattle to them.
A bottle of water and some more coins.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one. We just skipped to the part when I reassure you to shut up. You think me mad? Mad?
Hang on 1 second.
Trying to hear anyway. I'll tell you if you keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Let me try. I just bumped Divinity down in to above normal priority so that OBS is a priority above it, to see if that helps smooth out the.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
camera stuff and the glitches and whatnot.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Are you an elf? Wow. I want to be an elf when I grow up, but without the scar.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
You look a little bit elfish. Maybe your daddy was an elf. My daddy's name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home. I'll go home soon.
A little bit elfish with these giant wing ears I've got here.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
I give it a.
Oh, there you are.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. I'm sorry, wife? Say what now?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Okay, I can play along. I can squint at the lot of the mask, who Losa is. Say she must have you confused with someone else. Look at the past of dirty kids and say they seem well enough like brats to you. Take your leave. This isn't like a coded stat question, is it?
No, this is a character thing.
Oh.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Oh, it's true enough. Shake her hand. Losa, I presume.
You'd presume right.
If I ask her about the murder, that's not leaving off the option of inviting her to join, is it?
No.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
I won't be able to recruit anyone on this here now.
Okay.
Take care, though.
This is where you do.
Suddenly, her
Gotcha.
eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Creepy.
Good luck, Chief.
Interesting.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Hmm? Oh. Bark.
Sufferable, surely.
Oh, man, I got -2 on the current. Oops.
-2?
-2 score.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, like approval points. I didn't see mine pop up. That was why it surprised me.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here. As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll have you right over the side of the ship with him.
Did you see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that?
Ask what you meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
Sure, I'll listen to the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Option 1, tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. 2, say the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship. 3, remark that your shipmates are as chatty as gulls, you can barely hear over the din. 4, tell him you don't hear anything unusual. Let's go with the first one.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Close my eyes and try and let the ambient sounds in the ship fade away.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
Here you go. 1 second. We have kitty meat.
There it goes. Yes, it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, did he bring the...
Mm-hmm. He brought his fuzzy worm over and dropped it underneath the desk.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
Nod. You heard it. What's it supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Does it? Okay.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
I'm going with, tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here.
So, what's so exciting about reaching Fort Joy? I haven't heard anything good about the place. I have a feeling I'm going to do that a lot.
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
Tadishimura, welcome in. I hope I pronounced that right. Lizard best race. That's my friend over here. Actually, me.
I'm the Red Prince. God, he's using angles and shit.
Of course.
What the?
I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
Oh gosh. I remember that one. I'm rather liking this dwarf.
Not crosscode.
He has a little bit of crosscode trauma, I think.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, kiddo.
I'm gonna ask him if he's hatching an escape plan.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Oh my gosh! The Alvarez has one major issue for me, and that's their necks. They look like Littlefoot's parents. They kind of do. Oh my gosh. Now that you mention it, I'm never going to be able to unsee it. Thank you for that.
Find a key star now.
Right? The hunt we were on all along. We just never knew it.
I forgot how to sing. I did.
Is there any use for kitchen pots?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
This one also hasn't seen
That right.
time.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a
Me too.
Well, you got this wolf on.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Bloody dwarves. I'll come back to you. when you're
Ghost
ready
Rat!
to talk,
Good to
eh?
see ya. How's it going? And thank you.
Never thought you'd end up a prison.
You are just in time
That right. I always knew you'd turn out
for
rotten, Ben Mest.
the
Your
insistent
kind always
arrival.
hung closest to our divine, like
Mini
wolves
me
around
ghost.
a campfire.
Well, you got this wolf on a leash now.
Just finished D&D. Nice. How'd it go?
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here,
You guys still in the middle of
right
your
over the side of this ship.
war that you started like a month ago, a month and a half ago, something like that? That's when Snow White Cat. Yeah. So much so that it's hard not to get him to glow on the camera.
It was one of them.
That's Ghost. He's the real star of the channel.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us would kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Gino, do you have a bedroll? Because there's another one over here.
Yeah, I
Mad,
stole one.
Okay.
insufferable,
Ah,
surely.
and thank you for the ghost
What are you trying to hear anyway?
command.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Very good. Yes, still in the war arc. But we went to a casino, and I got lucky at the high roller
Thought you'd end up a
cattail in the way. High roller blackjack table. Went from having 705 gold to 6,755 gold. Holy
Your
shit.
kind always hung
I
closest
wish I had that
to
kind of
the
luck.
divine, like wolves around a campfire.
At least when it came to...
well.
Honestly,
This wolf on a leash.
I don't think I would ever have a problem with gambling because I don't trust
Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over
my luck enough to ever start.
It was one of them. I know it.
This is the way we came up. Is there anything else in here? Did I talk to everybody? I didn't talk to these guys yet.
About us. We're like cattle to them.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub story somewhere else.
One of us would kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
You have to check your lootables, by the way.
Right. Also, I keep forgetting to look at the minimap. Restaurant says that's a lot of gold in our campaign. My DM made the mistake of making blackjack exist because I'm good at it. Makes blackjack exist because you're good at it. Instantly regrets it because you're good at it. That's awesome.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay is this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
I feel like I have to choose the tagged options just because I'm still figuring out how those work and because I can. It doesn't seem like terribly solid logic, but...
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
So why does this Magister suspect you of murder?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Ah. Personal grudges. That says, now my druid can buy a shit ton of rare magical plant seeds. Soon he'll plant the... Oops. OBS is still just super laggy for me. Hold on. Yes, I know chat pause due to scroll, so scroll back. Damn it.
You might have to turn off the cat cam.
Yeah, probably help. Now my druid can buy a shit ton of rare magical plant seeds. Soon the plant that grows literal bombs will have some friends. Damn. That's one badass plant. Shit. Literal bombs. Ow, cat.
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Alright, Magister Big Pants it is then. So what did you do to find yourself at the mercy of a subordinate?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
So did you do the murder?
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
That says it's a Bombus volcanicus. A very dangerous type of the Bombus species. It has to be watered with magical fire. Damn.
That sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. I kind of have to wonder about the person who discovered this plant, though. Like, how long did it take them to figure out that it has to be watered with magical fire? Sorry.
Pretty interesting. Define interesting. Oh God, we're all gonna die?
Basically that. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, I was laughing before because I glanced over and saw the snorkel gear.
If I'm streaming on the water, it happens. Got a snorkel, multitask.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, Ifan, do you know anything about Fort Joy?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
This chart says it only grows in a magical volcano on one planet, so it's very rare. Damn. I imagine the magical volcano might be a tip-off for watering it with magical fire, though, to be fair. I feel like that's a really good plant to have be very rare, though.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
Does it blow up if you don't water it enough? Because that could be seriously hazardous to someone as forgetful as myself. Wouldn't surprise me. I was not paying enough attention to the previous. Oh wait, hold on. I can scroll up. I knew that. Bishop Alexander. Okay. Like to meet Alexander. Show him exactly where I think with bloody divine order.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf, what's your name?
Well, it's certainly not Magister Big Pants, so I think I've got one up on you there. My DM has a whole ton of in-depth magical homebrew plants. And yes, you have to water it once a week. If it goes more than 3 weeks without it, it goes boom. So it's great to pluck a bomb and leave it somewhere you want to explode. Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, don't mind him.
Very
Vic's
creative.
just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
That's light.
This is the current state of the cat, draped over the corner of the desk.
Name.
You can commit great acts of terrorism against your enemies. Excellent. Terrorism via plant. I love it.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
I told him my name because I already know I'm not on their list of suspects. So I figured it was safer than making up a name that, who knows, might be.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Shall we move onward?
Might be something right here.
Insufferable, surely.
In the crate?
Don't forget you have buttons.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Nice.
Very nice. I did forget about the buttons. Thank you.
Figured you might.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
See if I can distract him.
Right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten.
Because he doesn't care.
Your kind always.
I'm glad he doesn't care. I'm not entirely sure why I assumed he wouldn't, but I kind of did.
Well,
You know, we've
you've
got a
got
book.
this wolf on a leash now.
You don't mind picking both cards?
As soon as the Inquisitor.
No, go for it.
We'll hang you right over the side of the
Hey,
ship.
look.
Oh my goodness, many things. You got the pocket knife, right?
Alright. What you wanna do?
You don't have a weapon at all, though, do you?
Magic's and fire breathing.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it, but I figured I'd at least give you the chance to take it first since you don't have one at all.
Alright. Use it for now. To find a mace, I'll give it back.
Sounds good. Small poison bottle.
Sounds like a rogue thing to have.
Kinda does.
I'll give it a tail and I have a whole food bag right now.
I just found raw rabbit meat and watermelon. Hold on, how am I doing for inventory anyway? Oh, just fine. Actually. That was not me. I don't know.
Can you escape?
This is what I'm currently dealing with.
Since I already have this spell, I'm gonna give you this scroll. Well, let me just give it to you. Let me just see if I can trade.
Yes, chat says, we got attacked by assassins at the casino. One character went down but survived death saves. The other two had low HP. My druid was completely untouched and slaughtered the assassin who went after her. Nice. That's awesome.
Put that resto scroll on the table there.
Oh, I see it. Items such as scrolls, grenades, and special arrows are automatically added to your hotbar on pickup. Add other items or skills to your hotbar for easy access.
Oh, you can learn recipes from this thing on the wall. Poster.
Huh, this again.
Again? Does that mean I already knew this stuff? Hang on, what's in that book?
I guess so. Silent.
This tome contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic.
That's got this wolf on a leash.
Have you ever seen me try to draw anything other than a stick figure? The talented part is quite accurate.
I didn't want to assume I had never seen any.
No thanks. Speaking of dragons, thank you, Ghost Rat, for the blooper tacos. Ghost is angry.
He just wants to play.
Ghost very much wants to play. I need to remember not to at any point put anything in hotbar slot 6 that automatically uses because I keep activating it by accident. Ooh. Dragon of the day seems to have lagged a bit.
Can't see him, but he's hunting.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the side of this ship with him.
Looper's still looking sleep deprived.
We've got this one on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the
He only plays with his mom.
You're learning the tricks, though.
Smart on saving.
Thank you.
You talk with everyone over here?
Did I what?
You talk with everyone over here?
I think so.
You talk with Fang? I feel like you did talk with this side here.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
I was trying to play with you, buddy, but you didn't want to.
Oh no, you're right. I didn't.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
How petty and snarky do I want to be with this guy?
Up to you.
Been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
We just skip to the part where I reassure you
If she tries to shoot the kid.
Mine was safe if we go in closer to them. This will progress.
Murder most foul. Strongly suspect you know all about it.
Dallas says starting a new run of MUA, and I have no idea what 14 numbers I want to start with.
If you guys don't know Dallas,
Thank you.
check him out. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Fun looking beat 'em up.
I don't remember that. Oh my god, what was that? Oh. Jesus.
Any shoutouts?
And if she tries to run, shoot the kid. You see one hand, Jefferson? What on earth is the matter?
The crazy thing is that I'm not getting any
Strongly suspect you know all about it.
feedback from OBS telling me what's lagging. It just is.
What a dick.
You squirrel girl. Before we progress, give me just a minute. I'm gonna get the kitty some dinner because I think that's part of what he's complaining about. 1 second.
Not switching. You're in your game.
I don't know.
You might want to escape, go in the menu or something.
Okay. 1 second. I'll leave it unmuted. Oh yeah.
You can let them mute. Now I gotta entertain people. Hello, people. Oh boy. That would actually use her if she were in a game. Especially if you had to fight Thanos. Is Squirrel like the strongest freaking character? It also raises the question why she isn't in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 since Thanos is the big bad in that one. Who would question? She beats Thanos off screen. somehow. I feel like didn't he? I feel like they clown on Thanos a bit. Doesn't Deadpool like steal his girlfriend? He happens to be deaf or something. I'm not a huge Marvel lore person, but I remember that being a thing.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right. You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter? Murder was found. Strongly suspect you know all about it. Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely
Marvel Heroes though? Before the game shut down? Huh. I remember you talking about Marvel Heroes. Is that like an MMO? You can play MMO, but you can spend money on it. I like free-to-play MMOs, but I feel like a lot of them either go in the wrong direction or shut down. Anyone have somebody's in it? To play? Whoa, that was a tall stance, sir. Got him. Nice. Where are you taking him? Taking him to mom?
He was the free that did, one of the few that did free to play correctly. Dallas's opinion. Now free to play is must pay to progress. That sounds about right.
Where are you taking it? Where are you taking me? Caught a ghost. Caught a ghost. Live on camera. We've proven it. Ghosts are real. And they can be caught like fish. Bored, you give up?
Shoot attack him. You seem on edge, officer.
Then you give up.
What on earth is the matter? Murder was found. Strongly suspect you know all about it. Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Ah, stuck. You done? You okay? No, no. Oh, oh no.
The computer got it.
Ah, that's locked. Doing the special killer move. Flop until it lands on you. Very nice, very nice. Quite the ultimate attack, if I say so myself.
Ask what you must. I've not.
Oh, what is strength? Ah, this one's like the strength. The strength.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold you.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's my string, but it's not a fuzzy worm. Come on, man.
Okay, I tried. I'm gonna put this string on the fuzzy worm. No? Not a fan of that? Ah.
There you guys go. There's the cat play break for tonight. Cat has been temporarily sufficiently worn out.
I'm worn out.
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Kill some magisters.
Indeed, let's shall. I'm like doubly sure that I said that.
Oh no!
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
I'm sorry, you're looking at me?
She's a Wendigo.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. Do more. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Oops. Yeah, about that. There might be a problem with that. Alright.
Hopefully we didn't break the game.
Right? Option 1, say yes, sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice. Option 2, this may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her. Unless I'm missing some of the lore here, we don't know why she wants us dead, right?
How do you know she wants us dead?
Because she said others must die and she looked straight at me. I mean, sounds like a threat to me, but maybe that's just me. Or 3, address the sorcerer and ask what she meant by their, I guess I could ask her. Sure, I suppose that's logical.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
Get out a bargain bin.
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts souls, the Void Welcome will come. They'll end us all.
I mean, I gotta admire the sass at least a little bit.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Ah.
Yeah, but now you're about to find out why they don't like the source.
Ow.
What's happening?
Hold left alt. Now it tells me hold left alt to highlight objects that can be picked up.
It's this chubfish, this red snapper. Oh, did you take cheeseburger? Oh, I thought. I'll let you think that.
3 gold from Egret.
I found a shiv and
Nice.
a claw hammer, so this, I'll take just the hammer and shield. Make it a 1.
Magister Yona had nothing. Magister William had an empty potion bottle. Magister Egret had a whole whopping 3 gold.
Got the shiv at your feet.
Thank you. The ship can be combined with something?
You not dual wielder?
Oh. No, I think I can. I just, this is the crafting screen. Select or drag items to the crafting slots and hit the combine button. Valid combinations will be added to your recipe book. Interesting. Yes, I can dual wield them. And I'm gonna give you
I already. You guys.
the empty potion bottle because it should stack. Yeah, there you go. Can you not just send items directly to me?
Yes.
Right click and on the item in your inventory in the bottom option.
You can have a pack of knife. Is it open source code, which I think is like a key item? Grab that.
Is it? It said it was a theft, so I was gonna check first and see if I should.
It's only left to be on the ship, I guess.
I'll steal it as a barrel. Possibly. If I can.
I don't think there's anyone around to notice.
Oh, some crimes like murdering or stealing leave a crime scene, even if nobody saw. Wait, damn it! Went way too fast. Hold on. Hey, I found it. Even if nobody saw you commit the crime, they might become suspicious and start investigating. Okay. Is that it for stuff?
Before we go upstairs, I think we can go back and loot and check on people that are alive.
around the top of the stairs and see what I can find.
Did you find what else? Yeah. Other than the long house.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, grayish-black clouds swirl through them.
Body parts.
Not yet.
You understand what
Oh, are you talking about the eating thing?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that was an elf thing. I thought that was a Sabine specific thing.
Definitely start everyone awake if you can, or at least attempt to.
Did you loot everybody? Did you loot everybody already?
Yes.
You hear a faint...
Did you say there was one we could shake awake?
I just said attempt to.
Oh.
I think it matters later on.
Ooh, good to know. Did you loot the source hound? Oh, this door's still locked.
It's just a circle. You already tried to beast and Los.
I tried Los. Beast, it just gave me the ear. I assumed it was because you were already talking to him.
Probably. You might want to since you are the main character.
Am I?
Also, there are things back here.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
For a heartbeat.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Kitty wants more. Wait, stuff where? Oh, all the way back.
Eating thing to be able to know how this dude died.
Ah, chunk of flesh. Okay. This could be anything or anybody. Oh, thank you, Dallas.
We're actually going somewhere.
A woman from Driftwood with nary care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then, to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. Okay.
I don't know what that poetry was about, but there's one more book to read in there.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
I learned a new skill. Adrenaline.
Now you can learn skills from me.
I wish that worked in real life.
I'm scared.
You didn't say from eating human flesh. You just said from eating.
Yeah, but what would we learn from like the chicken? Grass.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I could learn to speak chicken. Who fucking knows? I don't know. I didn't think that far through it. I know, I was just looking what adrenaline does. Gain 2 action points immediately, but lose 2 action points next turn. No action points over your maximum are lost. Not memorized. Can only be cast in combat.
So does it go away? Yes.
Well, you gain 2 action points immediately and lose 2 the next turn, so it's immediate. You mean, does it, like, is it like a scroll where it, like, still goes away? I don't think so. Because it's on a list, it says not memorized, so I assume that means I can memorize it. Except my slots are full. Oh, that is weird. Dallas says, I learned from eating bacon that bacon tastes good. How I can apply that is eating more bacon. Perfect example. Oh yeah, we should probably wrap up soon, shouldn't we?
We can just pull up pretty fast if we
Okay.
continue on.
Thank you. I had completely lost track of time.
It's just fair. You got good company and good game.
Right? Easiest thing in the world. Is there anything else over here?
Just that book. That's it.
Oh yeah. Magics fair and foul. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual.
Find another way.
I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows. Helm, collar, mask. Seems a good thing to have around.
I tried healing those, but she didn't work out.
Sharp rock in this bag over here. Don't know who keeps sharp rock in a fabric sack, but okay. Coming from the guy who puts grotesque jars on stair railings, this makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna save. Maybe.
Hello there.
Hello. Do we get to get a puppy dog?
Just want to get in there. Kind of caught up the way Ghost usually is.
Damn! That doesn't bode well.
Go.
Onwards and upwards.
Well, there's a way we can get a key, but if you want to try left.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot. I was just thinking, did I remember picking up a pair of lock keys? Or a pair of lock keys. Yeah, it's just about time to wrap up, isn't it? Hold left control and click on the door to attack it.
You have the lock in your hunt card?
Apparently not. Hold on. That.
I don't know if you can have the lock in this one. Probably don't.
Do weapons have durability in this game?
I think so.
Fortunately, I have a spare dagger.
Yeah, you do. You really want to get it.
Magister Rix, that's the one that the guy downstairs thought had fallen off the boat. Ooh, more lockpicks. And a stained shirt.
Actually, I went in first, so he talked to me, but he was
Oh yeah, okay.
when we exited. Third.
Like you don't know? Mutiny. Did that witch fix your collar too?
Sorry, Dallas, I missed your last message because I got distracted with the game. He said, is eating bacon a skill though? No, that it is not.
lies end here.
I'm about to find out how close I can do my backlash, because that only takes one action point. Murtaugh has magical armor, I think. That's the blue bar, right? And that's what gets in your way the most, right? I will start.
Fire damage, any non-physical, or blocks of curse. And any effects that spell does.
Woohoo! Just a wee bit. Thank you. That's right.
Who's the guy who only has 2 health? Actually, he's burning, so he might even have to burn. Fuck you.
Sorry, I was just looking at my other skills that I haven't really used that much. Do you want them closer to you or further away from you, on the off chance they follow me? I can move one action point away.
Toasted, sir. Swing at him since I have the piece now.
He must be somehow immune to like getting backstabbed or something, because I don't have a backstab cone with him.
Yeah, I think it's some.
Oh wait, hold on. Got him. Murtaugh had 3 gold.
Bishop Alexander, the smug little tyke that thinks he can imprison a prince. How comical.
The This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy that someone has inked an angry black line from top left to bottom right. I meant to open the desk, but... The letter finished but unsent. My dear sweet Stephen, as I write this letter, we near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should, but I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I'm certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. Hey, Rix had, like, a tiny ounce of consciousness. Are clothes and ink pots useful at all?
Yeah, you might be able to. You might use those clothes.
Alexander, the boy bishop that would rule the world. Oh, the folly of youth.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
By the way, anything lightweight like gold cups that sell for a bunch of gold, definitely grab them.
Gotcha.
A lot of good equipment. Quite expensive, yes.
Books don't have pages, do they? Like multiple pages? Okay. I didn't think so either. I couldn't figure out how to turn them. But the captain's journal says the smeared ink makes the journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. And then it doesn't have anything. Sorcerer monarchs once performed great deeds across the lands, and in his first days, Bracchus did so from the isle he called home. But in time, as is true of so many things, he became increasingly corrupted by Source. So great was his greed and his fear that crafted a soul forge with his twin Cassandra. Once the ritual was complete, Bracchus turned her into an undead lich, so that she, and thus he, might live forever. That's terrifying. For many brutal decades, Bracchus' tyranny spread. His hunger for source and political power drove him to develop heinous devices and magic heretofore unknown. He punished the living with death, and the dead with undeath. Many attempted to stand up to him, wizards, philosophers, scholars, but it was the Order of the Source Hunters that ultimately forced Brachus Rex to atone for his sins. I'm sure they were plenty proud of themselves for that. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Source Hunters, valiant though they were, could not have foreseen Brachus' resurrection at the hands of the cult of the Immaculates. We owe our very lives to two more of the very order that first fought to bring Brachus Rex to justice. Excuse me. The Source King is dead, yet his monuments still dot the land, a chilling but necessary reminder of his legacy of cruelty, greed, and arrogance. Okay.
These doors are unlocked.
that. First bow, or I suppose just a ranger's first bow. Oh yeah, I also have, I forgot I had, didn't I pick up a tunic? I think I picked up a tunic. Yeah, I did. You have magic armor ability, right? Or something? Okay, and you now have the pants. Okay, then I will keep the stained shirt and equip that since I have no armor of any kind. Skull marked key, note, and a roll. Note says, Murtaugh. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Captain Cullen. Ooh, gee, that's good to know. Did you get everybody on the other side of the room already?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet. It cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh. Yes? Shouldn't you be running or screaming or some such?
Shouldn't you be doing the same? The ship is going down. In case you hadn't heard.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly used the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, ouch, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me.
He's a saucy skeleton. I like it.
No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
Why didn't I see you before? You do kind of stand out.
I believe you did, although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Part of me wants to go with that seems quite sensible, but also I'm curious what saucy comeback he would have for you could be saving people right now, because I'm sure he has something.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving. And I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go, swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
Really? Alrighty then. I like them. Oh, thank you.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is, a warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Sorry guys, air conditioner came on.
It doesn't budge.
Should I save before I open this door?
The moment you touch the door, your belly, the door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
I need to get out of here.
Whoa, that was cool looking. Resurrection. Oil flask. Electric discharge scroll. Restoration. Ooh, can I do that with the dagger? I don't think I have anything that can do wind. I don't know how close we are, so I'm gonna make.
Probably be 30 minutes. See you next time, or 30 minutes.
I could go either way. I could go until 2, but also this seems to be a good place to stop if we're gonna stop. So, how are you feeling in terms of energy and stuff?
Just in case we should probably call it.
While we're at a stopping point. Okay, sounds good. Let's see here.
Want me to do the shoutouts?
Yes, please, if you would.
Check out Dallas Unchained. We aren't already.
Point blank range bit. Oh yeah, yeah.
Was there a stream out there?
Use one now before our next battle.
You?
I'm not streaming. No, don't do it.
And
Then why not purchase a little something?
if you're not already following, I love the guest over here and
Hello, Kale.
cat entertainer extraordinaire.
20 times dead Shinobi.
Hey, I clipped that one.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Much appreciated. Hopefully we can do this again with better audio at some point in the future. Thank you for bearing with us, and thank you, Dallas, for the help with feedback and such. Much appreciated. Not sure if I'll get another stream in this week. Kind of like every other week that I've said this. Gonna have to play it by ear. It definitely won't be tomorrow. But after that, I'm really not sure about the rest of the week. So, we'll see. Thank you, Shinobi, for joining me.
No problem. You know, just scuba diving.
You've been scuba diving for quite a while.
That's how you do it. Learn ship, you know, you gotta be prepared.
Of course. Anyway, thank you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, guys.